Whew, it's not going to be easy, but we got to get this thing cut. Hey friends, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. I'm Ben. That's an old fuel tank from a gas station. Yeah, if you go back a ways, you can see we got a fuel tank, and that is going to be our root cellar. Well, we got it in the ground, oh wow, beginning of summer I think, and it's been buried, and I have not had the opportunity to borrow a saw to cut into this thing. And with all the hurricane reconstruction and construction going on, it was even harder. So I'm down to the wire and have got to get this thing cut open. I borrowed the saw, and I already had the metal grit, these aluminum oxide grit metal cutting blades. So I got that thing on there, and let me tell you, I've used this saw before. I have used this saw to cut concrete. I helped lay a parking lot at a church, and they asked if I could give them a hand, and I wound up cutting with this thing. I'm telling you what, this thing, it's got an internal gyroscope, I guess, because you can feel it as it revs up. It starts wanting to do this, and then it starts to level out. Well, that's facing down on the ground. I got to do this on the upright. It'll be something, but I wanted to bring you along because we need to get this thing open. We still have our potatoes in the ground, and we've already had snow, as you've seen. So anyway, I've gone through, I measured it out, and the suggested width would be 3 feet, because that way we can get the wheelbarrow in and all that. And I'm down just about as low as I want to be on the ground. We obviously don't want it so low that, you know, if water comes in here, it could spill into it. But anyway, so we're 3 feet wide and just a little bit taller than me. So anybody who's taller than me that wants to get in here, duck, because you'll hit your head, and I'm sure that won't feel good with the metal. But anyway, without further delay, because I got to get this saw back today, I'm going to get cutting, and I'll just bring you along while we do it. And of course, ear protection, eye protection, and I'm actually going to use a dust mask, because I really don't want to be breathing these fumes, because there's certain to be a lot of them. So yes, these aren't regulation safety glasses. I do have them there, and if it's too dark facing that, I might have to switch out. I think I can see the lines okay, but we'll know in a few minutes here. Here we go. All right, friends, it's a chilly morning. It's 32 degrees. We're gonna try to get into this thing. The big saw you've seen me using, well, it won't start. And you saw me, I don't know if we're gonna get it in the video, I don't know how well you can see it, but I was pulling on that thing, the cord broke. Man, I'm glad I was wearing gloves. That snaps so hard when those things do that, but our neighbor Larry helped me get the line fixed, but I can't get the saw started. So I do have a metal cutting wheel that I have put in my circular saw, and we're gonna try to finish this out. There really isn't much, I mean, maybe a foot in total that needs to be cut. So we're gonna get it cut and then hopefully review what's inside. Now I am guessing there's some water because there's an air hole. Actually, it was a pipe, a gas line going in. So it's just a hole in the top of the tank, and the tape we had over it kind of fell apart in the storm, the hurricane. So we probably have some water in here. Hopefully not much, but hopefully we will know very soon. So let's get cutting. All right, so these are heavy duty hinges. I just hope they're heavy enough because this is a big heavy metal plate. There's a chance that the door will open and we'll have to put on a couple more hinges, but let's hope not. So,
well, explain why you put the hinges on before as you cut the door.
Ideally, I would like to have this door swing in, because if we had another tornado, let's say, and we take shelter in here, if stuff gets piled up against it, you can't push the door open. That actually terrifies me, being trapped underground. So maybe we'll get the hinges switched. But for now, we put the hinges on first because this is a very heavy metal plate. And so this way it's cut. I cut up that backside, that side first, put the hinges on. So now the door's already ready to go and we can use it. I will probably take these one at a time and move them to the inside so I can swing the door in rather than out. But
I thought you wanted it to swing out.
No, because if you're inside and
let's say
the dirt gets washed down in front of it, you can't push out. You can always pull it open.
That's true.
And we'll put some kind of a latch or bar or something on the inside to hold it if we were in a tornado situation. God, let's hope we don't have any more tornadoes here. But it is starting to snow, folks. All right, the big reveal. No water. Look at that. And my hinges held. Yay. Wow. Watch your step.
This is cool.
Wow. Yeah, it is. It's a good thing you're in there for size reference. Nice.
We have an instant root cellar.
Instant root cellar, look at that. All right, so now, I was gonna tell you what we're gonna do on the outside, but before I do that, I'm gonna need you to go down and give us a thumbs up and subscribe, please. It helps us, it really does. So, now that you've done that, thank you. Eventually, we're gonna make this look like a little hobbit house. A cute little door and paint it on the outside. And on the sides, we are gonna put cattle panel across, have a big arch, and be able to grow more food on that.
Well, actually, we're growing passion flower, which is medicinal.
Okay, but
yes.
they give a fruit too.
They do, yes.
Yeah, so
yes.
Food and medicine. Who knew?
Bonus.
Imagine that coming from us. So anyway, so we'll get that done, and so it's just more work to be done. And when are we going to release this?
Probably today.
Okay. Bless you. We had to get out of there. That metal gave Denise a headache. She's very sensitive to smells and
chemicals.
That burning metal. Yeah, it's nasty. That's why I wear my mask too, because you don't want to breathe that in either when you're doing it. But so we've got that done, and for those of you in the Western North Carolina area, tomorrow is a more or less impromptu get-together with Billy and Michelle at Permapastures Farm down at Cane River Church in Burnsville.
15 Cane River Church Road in Burnsville.
There you go. Hope you can make it out.
Be about 11 to 4. We're going to be there about 9 or so. We'll probably have to leave several times throughout the day to take care of Hope.
And an update on Hope. she's sitting up on her own.
She is.
Yeah.
Still doesn't seem, she seems alert. She's not any better, really. I mean, she's sitting up on her own, so that's a slight improvement, but she's not any worse.
No. And she was not eating as well this morning, which concerned us. And we put a blanket over her and put a heat lamp in there.
And it's going to be 17 tonight, so we definitely wanted to get that heat lamp in there.
Yeah, I think we're topping out at 30 degrees today, or 32 degrees. It's 30.
Yeah.
My phone says 32 right now. But anyway, Hope is hanging in there and not necessarily improving, but not declining, which is great.
And the cayenne, every time we give her the cayenne and the garlic, she seems to perk up really well. So yeah, she started eating really well after we gave her the cayenne and the garlic. So
and a blanket.
Yes.
Spoiled baby, but we don't want to lose her. She's a sweetheart. So anyway, so that's.
Hope to see y'all tomorrow. Like I said, we'll be there about 9. We're going to close up about 4. Shane will be there about 11. So
yeah. Starting about 11. I think you'll be there earlier to get things rolling, but yeah, don't count on food till at least 11 o'clock.
Yes.
And we will put in the link below the video of us putting this tank in the ground, so you can check it out.
Yeah, I'll put that at the end of the video.
That was something.
Yes.
And of course, check out our charity, the GEM Foundation, JEM Foundation. Donations are always greatly appreciated, and
Christmas is coming.
It is.
Hori knives are a great gift. We got those available at renewedhomestead.com/shop. Yep. And every purchase goes to support us. So we'd really appreciate it. Go through there. They're great knives, rosewood handles and Japanese steel. I use it all the time, and it has never failed me.
And has not needed to be sharpened yet. And
nope.
She's digging into rocks. So great tool, great Christmas gift. So, all right, I think we got it.
Yes.
All right, well, keep us in your prayers. We're praying for you. Exciting times ahead, and prayers are always needed. So take care, everybody. Let me try that again. Take care, everybody. God bless. We'll see y'all on the next video.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Make it so.